It is now 6:30, and I'm a firm believer of starting on time, so we will. I'm going to call this meeting to order, and if you could all join me in a Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence, that would be great. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. You can be seated. All right. Approval for our consent agenda. Do I have any motions?
Actually, I would like to see if we can add an executive session, please, under the student and employee recognition.
All right. Do I have any motions to make that happen, executive session? Motion by Shirley. Thank you.
I'll second.
And seconded by Teresa. All right. Perfect. Thank you. For our financial report.
You have your financial report in your packet, and for the public, it is also available on eBoard if you want to scan or see it on our screen. But just a quick summary, this month we have an increase in our eSplost, and that is only 8 days after the Gas and Go being open. So we don't have a full month of it. So we're very excited about that. That was already a $8,000 increase in eSplost.
For us.
Our school foods this past month, we were $3,000 over based on salary and supplies for the month. Our general fund, we have expended about 65% of our expenditures. There is, just for your information, if you look at this, you'll notice that our transportation has exceeded that 65% mark. We're about 84%. So we are examining some ways to look at our extracurricular trips to make sure that, as we use our buses, that we are as efficient with that as we can be. And we are ending our month with a cash balance of $5 million.
Okay, good deal. Thank you very much. All right, moving into Dr. Brooks again for the superintendent's report.
And then the activity accounts for school, for our schools, you'll see that because you get that quarterly. Our elementary, middle, and high, all three have an equity fund in the positive for their school accounts, and all of their expenses have been receipted for the quarter. So they are in compliance and doing very well.
Thank you, thank you. Now the superintendent's report.
I'm going to start first with Mr. Scott Coulter, who is our work-based learning coordinator, and let him give you some updates regarding this year.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, good evening, school board. Thank you, Dr. Brooks. I'll be brief. Just wanted to give a update on where we're at this year with work-based learning and youth apprenticeship. We have increased numbers and business partners as expected, and we are up to almost 30 work-based learning youth apprenticeship students this year. For our youth apprenticeship, we are on schedule we currently have 6 this school year. We just had another completer this month. Matter of fact, we're going to be recognizing Ms. Wing here shortly, but one of our students that works there has been working there all year, Jared Hummer. We'll be honoring him later on, but he just turned in his February time card and he has reached his hour, so we now have our second youth apprenticeship student who has completed the program. He'll be graduating this year, and he'll be starting full time. I was just talking with Ms. Ming, so we're excited about that. We have 5 students that currently work there. They're all seniors and graduating and looking forward to their training and career at Toyota. And I want to thank Ms. Wing for that. We also have 2 youth apprenticeships in our CNA program that will be, one will be graduating and going on to college, and the other will be coming back and continuing to work at Magnolia Manor next year. Probably the most impactful stats that I can give As of February the 28th, our students in work-based learning and youth apprenticeship have earned a total of $92,500 this year. They have worked a total of 9,540 hours to do that. They are doing quite well, and I'm looking forward to the day that we can bring some of those career people in here and talk about what the program has meant to them. That's not going to be far away. Thank you very much.
At this time, we would like to take a moment and recognize someone who's been very special to us. Our Chattahoochee Flint RISA this year created a recognition program called Education Hero. And each school system within the area was allowed to nominate someone who's making a positive difference in the lives of students, the community, and overall public education. And as we talked through that, for us, we thought, of course, educators are doing that on a daily basis. But if it is only educators, it'll stop once graduation happens. So who's really investing in our children and helping us go to the next level? And at this time, we would like to recognize Miss Jennifer Wing. She is she's already been presented her trophy and all the wonderful accolades. But Miss Wing is the service manager at Rivertown Toyota. Not only is she the service manager at Rivertown Toyota, but once we got connected there, we realized that she has a local history by growing up in Casita. So she cares not only about our school system, but about the outcomes for our children. So because of her leadership, she is working with the presidents, vice presidents of all the different divisions of Toyota to ensure that our students who come there not only are learning work skills, but they're getting a high wage, they're getting national training, and that they are ready for employment as soon as they graduate. So we are, that's full-time employment. They're already employed there. So not only is she working with them as a boss and a supervisor, she's been a huge mentor to make sure that our students have huge opportunities for a successful career in the event that that's the path they go on. So Scott, I know that you get to have the opportunity to work with Jennifer daily, and
Yes.
it's just a pleasure to have her on our team.
It really is. She goes above and beyond. We stay in close communication. Part of what I do is make job visits regularly, checking on our students and checking on our guys that are working there. And she's had 99.9% positive. And she just really has worked well with us. They've been just as excited about the program as we have when we made this partnership last year and started the year off with 2 students, and then in the spring we added 3 more. So all of those guys are seniors. They'll be graduating and going on, and then we'll have a new crop of students ready to go next year. But I just want to personally thank Jennifer. She's been super kind to me. She's always worked well with the guys and myself, and we were just talking before of how we look forward to the day that we can bring some of these guys in one day to talk to the students that'll be coming up about their success when they reach that master technician status, 5 or 6 years from now, and are making the life-changing salary that we've talked about with them. So thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jennifer, for giving back not only to your community, but to the students here at the school.
Rivertown Toyota is excited about the opportunity. It's hard to find technicians now, so we can get a bill like that and train them. It's great for us as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Moving on, in your agenda, you will notice that next week on Tuesday, beginning at 6 o'clock, we will meet in the Media Center for a budget work session. This will allow us to start the early planning stages as we begin to plan for next school year. There is also a public survey available on the chatco.org website so that our community can give input into the budget process in terms of things that they would like to see prioritized. But we will meet next Tuesday for that work session.
Awesome, thank you.
Moving forward in our agenda, it gives me great pleasure tonight to introduce someone who has already been part of our community, part of our school, working with our students, and now we'd like to make sure that we have publicly recognized Mr. Coach Josh Jacobson. Mr. Coach Jacobson will lead our football team this coming school year. He is diligently already working with students in the weightlifting class and helping them acclimate to discipline and a strong accountability work ethic. And we are proud to have him as part of our team. I'm going to let him come up tonight, introduce himself, and also the staff that will be supporting him.
Thank you.
All right, well, this is the first time for everything, so here we go. I'm extremely excited to be here like Dr. Brooks spoke of. I've been here for 9 weeks now. We've been working hard in the weight room. These fine men that we've been able to assemble as a staff over the last 9 weeks are some of the best coaches that you're going to find in 1A, if not in the state of Georgia. I'm going to take a brief minute to recognize my wife, Sarah Jacobson. She drove here from Nashville, Georgia. She's a 6th grade math and science teacher. I have 2 sons, Jack and Luke. He's 12, going to be in 7th grade next year, and Luke's going to be in 4th grade. I'm extremely excited to be here. Now I want to introduce the staff, starting with Mr. Wayne Johnson. We were lucky enough to get him to join us from Marion County. Coach Johnson is a Georgia Bulldog, true and true, played quarterback. That's right.
We can have a little bit of a louder applause for that.
Some of these folks are
Georgia Bulldog, true and true. Had a short stint in the NFL. We're extremely excited that Coach Johnson is going to be with us. He's going to be coaching our wide receivers and varsity defensive backs. Next to him is Coach Ty Bailey. He comes to us from Douglas, Georgia, Coffee County, a county that's rich in tradition football-wise. He is going to be our defensive coordinator and coach the linebackers. He played under Robbie Pruitt. For those of you that don't know who Robbie Pruitt is, he has under 400 wins under his belt between Florida and the state of Georgia. And his son, Tucker Pruitt, also Coach Ty, who just played for 3 state championships at Fitzgerald High School. Next is Coach Kevin Brown. Coach Kevin Brown is also our head girls basketball coach, which they had a tremendous season this year under Coach Brown's leadership. Coach Brown is going to be coaching our varsity defensive line and our running backs. We're extremely excited to have Coach Brown with us. After that is Mr. Carson Greer. Coach Greer comes to us from the state of Alabama. He has over 30 decades. That'd be a long time. He has over 3 decades of experience coaching football, basketball, multiple state titles under his belt. He will be coaching our varsity offensive line. He's a great man. He does a great job leading our FCA group every Friday during homeroom, and we're excited to have him on the staff. After that is Mr. Ernest Robinson. Mr. Ernest Robinson is going to be my special assistant. Mr. Robinson does everything that we ask of him, and I'm extremely excited to see him every day around lunchtime when he comes to the school, and he's with me every day in my office. Coach Frank Smith right beside him. Coach Smith played for me at Swanee High School in 2012 and 2013. He helped rebuild the culture that we grew in Live Oak. We went 3-7 his junior year, then we went 8-3 after that, and then we proceeded to win 22 straight games after that. So he was a part of that building block of hard work, discipline, and structure, and starts in the weight room, and then he carried over to the football field. He's going to be our head middle school football coach and assist on the offensive line. Beside him is Coach Maurice Russ. Obviously, Mr. Russ is well known in Casita. He runs the rec department. I'm extremely excited to have him on our staff and join together with the rec department and our football program. He's going to coach the wide receivers and the defensive backs. Beside him is, everybody knows Miss Charlotte Richards. She is through and through Chatco. I had the pleasure of meeting her. She is our director of football operations. She has done a tremendous job assisting me in multiple facets over this last 8 weeks, and I'm truly appreciative for all the things that she's done for our program in such a short time. And then beside her is Mr. Robert Cooper, our SRO. Coach Cooper's a legend. He's already in the Hall of Fame back in '06, inside linebacker. Said he used to knock people out, and that's what he's going to teach our inside linebackers to do, is knock people out. So we're extremely excited to have Mr. Cooper. We will have a parent meeting at some point in time to get more in detail about our program and the things that we intend on doing. That will be in late April, early May, but we'll set a date for that. I appreciate your time. Thanks to Dr. Brooks, Dr. Rodriguez. I don't believe Mr. Kemp is here, but I'm extremely excited to be here. My family will be too. Thank you.
We just want to extend a special thank you to this team of individuals who are not only helping our students become strong athletes, but they're creating a culture of strong men. And I think that was evident just in the tone of discipline that's set. And what's most important to us is the bringing home a tradition for Chattahoochee and for Casita. So you notice that we have a lot of people who are connected to this community so that we can build those strong traditions. Whether you're from another county, whether you're from the military, you graduate from Chattahoochee County, and we want folks to have something proud and to have those traditions to remember when they become the next Mr. Cooper, the traditions that gives you the great memories of school. So we're very excited about what we have ahead of us, so thank you. And in the theme of recognition, I would like to ask our audience to please take a moment and join me in a round of applause. This week is National School Board Appreciation Week. And so that you know, you see our school board members once a month in a meeting going over agenda items and voting on policies and personnel, but their work doesn't just end or just begin once a month. We are having weekly conversations, some much to their chagrin often, regular conversations, policies to read. And for this board, what you see is a group who is not caught in the weeds of the day-to-day. Their focus and the improvements that you've seen is because of their leadership to say, what is our big picture? What is our strategic plan? And how are we going to get there? And that leadership is helping push us to the next level so that we're not just a good school system. We want to be great. We want to be excellent. And when we look at the enrollment increase that we've had over the last 2 to 3 years, specifically middle school has had a 74% enrollment increase. Just process that. 74% enrollment increase. As a district, we've increased 12% in our enrollment since COVID, where most school systems have decreased. And again, I attribute that to the leadership of our board because they want to make sure that our kids have excellent environments and they have what they need to go to the next level, college, career, or military enlistment. We want all children to have a successful path. So thank you for your leadership and what you do for us on a daily basis. And our program highlight this month is our Student Services Department, and this is timely. Miss Ashley Beaver is going to come as the Director of Student Services, and most importantly, this is Exceptional Children's Week, and so we have some wonderful students with us that she will be able to highlight some fantastic accomplishments.
Good evening, and thank you so much for your support for our school system. Okay, I'm going to try to talk loud where everybody can hear me. This week I would like to kind of highlight a new program that, well, it's not new to our district, but we've got some gains and some growth, particularly in the area of gifted education. Our mission with gifted education is to prepare students to become lifelong learners based on high academic standards, exemplifying an individual appreciation for students and teachers, while also establishing a culture of trust and respect for the diverse traditions in Georgia, while increasing the involvement of our families and our communities. The staff at Chattahoochee County Schools believe that all students can learn and achieve mastery of essential skills. We believe our purpose is to educate each student at his or her highest potential in academic performance and developing productive global citizens. Chattahoochee County Schools provides differentiated education services to meet the needs of the gifted learner by developing their critical and creative thinking as well as their problem-solving strategies. This year, we met as a gifted team and refined our nomination process. And in doing that here at Chattahoochee County, I would like to add in that teachers, administrators, parents, counselors, peers, and individuals could refer a student for gifted consideration. Nominees are presented to the nomination committee based on classroom performance in the areas of mental ability, achievement, creativity, and motivation. With these particular areas in mind, Chattahoochee County currently has a total of 37 students that are enrolled in the gifted program this school year. As of this spring, the nomination committee got together and reviewed the students that were nominated, and we're able to report today that we've had a total of 22 additional students that were referred for gifted services. Those that do not qualify for gifted services are now going to be placed on a wait and watch list where teachers are able to identify specific areas that they need to work on in the classroom, and they're going to provide them interventions so that they can qualify the following school year. These are huge gains for our district. To look at over half of our population that we're currently serving has already been recommended for nominations for this school year. And that just goes to show the work that you as parents are doing at home with your children and working with them, as well as the teachers in the classroom, and just that our children are beginning to have self-pride and taking some ownership in their own personal learning. And so we're excited to see that. Looking ahead for next year, we're going to be increasing our academic rigor in the classroom and providing opportunities for these students to show true leadership skills, providing them opportunities as well to do some public speaking and representing our school district. So those are our gifted highlights.
Wonderful.
Moving on to special education, as Dr. Brooks was mentioning, last week was our Exceptional Children's Week, and we've had several students that have been recognized by their classroom teachers for the tremendous amount of hard work that they have put forth. Despite any difficulties that they may have in the classroom, they have persevered and pushed forward. And so I would like to recognize these students at this time, and if they will come forward, and I'll read aloud just a little bit from their classroom teachers. From Ms. Bajoka's class, Cody Cruz. You can come on up.
And if any parent or sibling wants to join them,
You're
that is
welcome
absolutely
to.
fine.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Cody. Nigel Conquest. King Holt. And Elijah McDowell. These students have worked extremely hard to progress in reading and math by learning numbers and counting, the alphabet, and early reading skills. Each student works hard daily to apply positive social skills and interactions with their peers, teachers, and staff. Their tremendous growth in these areas have allowed them opportunities to apply these skills through center-based learning and hands-on activities. So we'd like to thank Ms. Bajoka for her hard work and each of these students. Thank you. The following students are being recognized by Ms. Gorey. November Grieve.
Congratulations.
And Reno Stinson. These students have shown great determination by working to his or her fullest potential. They have both been able to achieve a B honor roll this school year and have shown a positive attitude towards learning. Both of these students complete all of their assignments and homework, making significant progress in the classroom. And both of these students have been tasked with being a student teacher as an assistant and shown through this opportunity their positive interpersonal relationships with their peers and teachers. Congratulations and thank you for your hard work. For our middle high school, I would like to recognize from Mr. Smith and Mr. Burham, Thomas Robinette, or TJ. We know him as TJ. There he is. And Mason Jordan. Both of these students make it a priority to attend school every day. They enjoy participating in class discussions. They've made tremendous progress academically. They both have outstanding personalities and admirable qualities that exhibit dedication and perseverance. We're very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Beaver.
Thank you.
And again, another round of congratulations to our students that were recognized. Their hard work and just showing as a role model for what it takes to push forward, persevere, and achieve every goal set in front of you. So we're so proud of this group of students and the progress that we've seen and the continued growth. We're very, very proud. And finalizing our special recognitions for this evening, I will have our school leaders come join us as we recognize the Georgia Young Authors. Georgia Young Authors is a competition across the state that students participate in a variety of writing. And we are so proud to recognize our grade level winners who will go on to compete regionally and then also, if selected, compete across the state for their own personal writing.
Good evening. It gives us great pleasure to recognize these students for this awesome writing achievement. Each will be presented with a certificate that states, the student has been selected as the grade level winner for Chattahoochee County Schools in the 2023 Georgia Young Authors Writing Competition. We are very proud of each of you for using your academic skills to promote effective written communication. You make us Chatco proud. From the Chattahoochee County Education Center, our kindergarten grade level winner is Johan Grant Harris. Come on, buddy. Congratulations. All right, you want to stand right there? First grade, Aurora Tolado. Second grade, Connor Edwards. Congratulations. Third grade, Charlie Newman. Congratulations. Fourth grade, Haley Williamson. And fifth grade, McKenna Gasper. Oh, she's very checkered. Congratulations to all of our elementary winners.
We will continue with our middle high school certificate presentations, and I have the name of their writing piece on here, so I'll read that out as well. So for 6th grade, with Chick-fil-A Sonnet is Elena's de Jesus. 7th grade with Night in the Woods is Guinevere Schillig. Eighth grade with Georgia is Braylon Miller. Ninth grade with My Friend Loneliness is Andres Gonzalez Barrera. And Andreas is about to go win a soccer game for us, so he's going to head on up to the field. You can go on up there.
Go for it. I love it. Yeah. Send them out. Send them out. Yeah.
For 10th grade with Amir Fasad is Eurilis Quinones Amador. Eleventh grade, don't let someone who isn't worth your love make you forget your worth. Cadence Boyd. And for 12th grade, A Journey into Self is Shell Peoples. All right. Congratulations to all our talented group of writers from K through 12.
Thank you, and congratulations, authors. We are so proud of you and excited for you to represent our school across the region and state. The last thing on the superintendent's report is just information about the Georgia Fund 1 through the Office of the State Treasurer. We are allowed to use funds from our fund balance and take it from the general operating fund and take those excess funds and have the opportunity to put them in an interest earning account. This is an investment through the Office of the Treasury through Georgia Fund 1. And what we are able to do is let our money make money for us to increase programs and opportunities. We know that the interest rate changes each month, but last month it was at 4.2%. It is averaging across this year a little over 4% every month. And so I wanted to present that to our board. I know we've had multiple conversations and you've seen the information, but also share that with our public, that we'd like to utilize money that we have in our reserves, put it in an interest earning account so that we can basically have a savings account, earn more money, put it back into our school system for our students and programs. So I know we will have an executive session and be able to discuss, but otherwise that will be something that we'll bring as an action item this evening. Are there any questions at this moment?
No, girls on that end. Good. Nope.
Okay. Then to close out here, we will introduce our school leaders for our regular monthly recognitions.
All right, good evening again. We have quite a few students that we want to recognize from the Chattahoochee County Education Center. And we're going to start with our school spelling bee winner. Our school spelling bee winner for this year is Haley Williamson in 4th grade.
Congratulations, girl.
And Haley also participated in the district spelling bee and was the first runner-up. So congratulations for all of your achievements. Next, we will recognize our Students of the Month and our Employee of the Month. And we'll start with our Students of the Month. Our youngest Student of the Month in pre-K is Nadia Jarrett. Yeah, I see her back there. There she goes. And Nadia's teacher, Miss Richards, has this to say about her. Nadia is a shining star in the classroom. She comes to school every day with a positive attitude and willingness to give 100% in all tasks. Academically, she has grown so much. She is a part of the 100s Club. She is currently working on sounds of the letters and will soon become a beginning reader. Nadia is a joy to have in our classroom. Congratulations, Nadia. And our kindergarten student of the month is Adeline Williamson. And Adeline's teacher has this to say about her. Adeline is a smart, sweet, and caring student. She is a great helper, always follows directions, and tries every day to be her very best. I am so very proud of all of her academic progress. Congratulations, Adeline. And our first grade student of the month is Keziah Embry. And Keziah's teacher has this to share. Keziah has made significant progress in the classroom and working towards her potential. She also completes all assignments and homework and displays good conduct every day. She arrives to school on time and is prepared and ready to work. She participates and puts forth effort in all that she does. Congratulations, Keziah. And our second grade student of the month is McKenna Brown. And McKenna's teachers have this to say. McKenna has been working hard daily to meet her goals. She is becoming self-motivated more and more each day and strives to always give her very best. She has a positive attitude, and her willingness to try and persevere through challenges has attributed to her growth and her success. Congratulations, McKenna. Our third grade student of the month is Kari Jones. And Kari's teachers have this to say about Kari. Kari is an exceptional student who comes ready to work every day. He comes to school with a purpose of working and learning. He is so very respectful to his teachers and his peers. He follows classroom routines and procedures without being reminded. And he always has a positive attitude towards learning. Congratulations, Kari. Our fourth grade student of the month is Gabriel Henderson. And I don't see Gabriel with us tonight. Our fifth grade student of the month is Aaliyah Reyes. All right. Congratulations to our elementary students of the month. And now, our employee of the month for the month of February is Miss Alyssa Withrow from kindergarten. And I will share just a few things about Miss Withrow. Miss Withrow deserves to be Staff of the Month because she serves as a positive role model, not just for her classroom, but also for her colleagues. She works hard to advance her students to higher levels of academic achievement and demonstrates a high commitment towards their instruction. She demonstrates the ability to motivate and encourage her students to advance past even their own expectations of what they can learn and how they can grow. Thank you so much, Ms. Withrow, for all that you do for our school and students. Congratulations. Next, we want to recognize a very special group of students, and these are our 5th grade students that are a part of our CCEC Safety Patrol. These students do a great job each and every day and take their job very seriously about safety on our campus. Sometimes they get a little frustrated with the little ones that don't always want to listen, but they always come ready to show up and do their job, and we appreciate them so much for all that they do. They show great responsibility for their tasks that they have to do each and every day, and it gives me great honor to recognize them tonight. Serena Crawford. McKenna Gasper. Caitlin Hall. Malia Holtzclaw. Caden Meadows. Aaliyah Reyes. Jennifer Reynolds. Owen Sablon. Joshua Thompson. Michael Turner. Murdoch Witt. Maisha Wilson. Paris Wilson. Congratulations to all of our Safety Patrol members. Thank you.
We'd now like to recognize the Staff and Student of the Month for the middle high school. First, I'd like to say Mr. Kemp, he sends his regrets for not being here. He would love to attend, but he's on the way back from Manchester. He went to the baseball game. The region made a decision that they were going to play, a couple of the schools were going to play at 4:30, and that it was just important for him to be there for safety reasons. So he's on his way back, but they did win 11-1. That's good. And my last update before I came up was there's 3 minutes left in the girls' game, and it's tied 1-1 for soccer. Okay, we'll start with the staff member of the month. No, not a middle. Okay, so we have a middle and a high school staff member of the month. We'll start with middle school. That's Mr. Roy Brown. Unfortunately, Mr. Brown couldn't be with us tonight. For the high school, we have Miss Tara Conley. Ms. Conley has made a great impact on our algebra course students, algebra growth. She has a homeroom rotation where she invites students in to do test prep, and the results have showed because on our winter end of course test results, we scored the highest the school has ever scored and beat the state average. Yeah. So not only is she an excellent algebra teacher, but she's a great leader as well. She leads our math department, our PLC group. She's a team player, steps up to assist for anything, whether it's a data sheet or work in the ticket booth. And last year she stepped up to teach computer science for the first time. And that's where she met our star student, Jarrett Gunn, who named her the star teacher this year. So we are so proud of you, and we appreciate you, Ms. Conley. Thank you. Okay, now on to our students. We'll start with 6th grade, and that is Kelsey Clark. You need to put the others down.
Yeah, probably help.
Okay, so Kelsey's teacher had this to say about her. Kelsey is a wonderful and kind student who is always willing to cheer up her peers. We are proud of the way she has taken on the 6th grade work and know that she will continue to do great things. You are a great example of a Chatco Panther, Kelsey. Keep up the good work. For 7th grade, we have Connor Hershey. For 8th grade, we have Zaya Hope. Ninth grade is Ariana Chapa. This is what Ariana's teachers had to say about her. Ariana's teachers nominated her for exhibiting both growth and kindness. Ariana takes time out of her day to ensure her peers are okay and was observed walking a student through a crisis to the counselor. Ariana has wonderful grades and exhibits qualities of a Chatco Panther. Congratulations. For 10th grade, we have Levi Peebles. Levi's teacher says, when I think of Levi, Chatco Ambassador is the perfect description. He has the knowledge of the building and is welcoming to all students. He has a passion for building and growing relationships, reaching out to have students be a part of the FBLA. He provides insight during classroom discussion, and his perspective is often different than others, yet extremely thought-provoking. Having Levi on my roster is definitely a privilege. Congratulations, Levi. Okay. For 11th grade, we have Cadence Boyd. Cadence was also our 11th grade Young Georgia Authors representative earlier. She is a wonderful and sweet student who was nominated for her involvement across the school in drama, FBLA, and the business pathway, all while maintaining a great GPA. We are lucky to have Cadence as a student and know she will continue to do great things in the future. Keep it up, Cadence. For 12th grade, we have Kyler Davids. Okay. Congratulations to all of our Student of the Month. Thanks.
All right, that brings us to getting ready to move into our next session. But before we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to take about a 7-minute break, which allows all of you parents to come and take pictures in front of the little stand there, because your kids are really fast and they zip through and it's all blurry. So go ahead and take time, get those pictures now, and then we'll resume in about 7 to 8 minutes. to get to the working part. So if anybody wants to stay here, you can, but we're going to go into an executive session here in a second. So do I have a nomination to make that happen?
I'll make the motion to go into executive.
Kate, Laura, and Shirley, all in favor? All right, we'll move into executive, then we'll come back here as soon as we finish that.
That a girl, Shirley.
And thank you for all who attended this evening. If you choose to leave, have a great night and a wonderful dinner.
I'll be right back on the screen.